Hey, I'm Matthew Cook and this is episode 99 of the Tactical Dad podcast. In this episode I'm going to talk about my first gun.
I remember when I had my first beer.
It'll be helpful for all the new gun owners out there when buying your first gun. I'm going to talk about the Smith Wesson M&P Shield 9, which is just a basic 9mm compact size handgun, which is perfect for concealed carry. Honestly, perfect starter gun. This is what my instructor also said anyway. It's a name brand being Smith Wesson. Smith Wesson have been around for a long time, and whenever you're just getting into this whole world, and you're dealing with, regulated goods, extremely dangerous products, these things are regulated, and so it's just better to stick with a name brand. So Smith Wesson have been around for a long time, just like there's plenty of other brands out there. Ruger, Springfield, you've got Benelli, Beretta, just lots of, and obviously Glock, everyone knows Glock. So stick with a name brand, and I went with Smith Wesson just because I went and held a few. I was advised by my instructor, but I also went into a store and actually picked a bunch up. And being new to this whole place, I didn't want to go with anything that was too big, because you got to think the bigger the gun, the more powerful it is, the more of a recoil. Ooh, I'm outside today as well, if anyone watches this video, so I might get attacked by the bees or wasps. The bigger the gun, the bigger it is, the more recoil it's going to give, and as a new shooter, that's not something that's going to help you shoot accurately. So I went with a smaller one, thus a smaller recoil, and so a little easier to handle. So I would certainly advise that for everybody. And now, in fact, this one that I've moved on from, my wife's going to take this one because she needs a 9mm. She started off with a 22 because that had even less recoil. Honestly, it's kind of like just shooting a BB gun. And she's going to move to this 9mm because it's still pretty low recoil. And I need something a little bit more powerful because I can now handle this quite well. And I'm going into competitive shooting, so I need something that can just handle more competitive. So something like a compact's only going to typically be a single stack because you want it to be like quite sleek, quite thin and light. So they're usually going to be a single stack like this Smith Wesson. Now I would actually advise anybody that is new to guns, if you do go with a Smith Wesson, check out the 9 Shield EZ, because it has got like an extra safety feature. You have to hold the grip full and proper right up to the base of the beaver tail, and you have to like have a good grip on it to push this like little mechanism down. If you're watching the video, you'll see on the video you got this little mechanism that you push down, and unless that's pushed down fully, you won't be able to fire it. You won't actually be able to pull the trigger, as well as it's got your manual safety as well. Because not all guns have manual safety, and there's actually not many that I've seen this extra feature on with this grip handle button either. So I would recommend it for a new shooter, just if safety is your number one concern, right? In your own safety handling a new gun, this is a very good option. But now I have been recently trying out my instructors, which is a SIG P something. But anyway, it's a full size, it's got 20 capacity, it's and it's a great gun to go to, being still quite new, but getting into competition, it's a good gun to move on to from something like this. But the Smith Wesson M&P Shield 9mm EZ is a great starter gun for anybody that is looking to get into this, for whether it's home defense, home safety, self-defense, whether you have intentions of concealed carry, or you just want to keep a gun in the house and be able to use it if you ever need to. This is a great weapon of choice. This is a great platform. Just now speaking from personal experience. Alright, that's all from me today, just a short one. Wanted to give you my take on my first gun and what I would certainly advise new gun owners to check out. Name brand, low recoil, easy to handle, easy to hold, feels nice in the hand, extra safety features, just an overall solid performer. That's all from me today. Have a good day. I'll speak to you soon.